How you doing, sir?
How's it going?
I'm good. Officer Burton.
What's going on?
Just taking some pictures and video.
Okay.
Public information, working on a story. I told them that.
Okay. You got an ID
She
on
was,
you?
hold on, I need ID for it.
Because I got caught here for you, so I need to identify you.
I don't have to ID, I ain't broke the law.
And they don't want you here, so.
They didn't tell me to leave, for one. For two, they don't really have
Do you want
to.
him to leave? You gotta leave.
Or
You'll go to jail.
for trespassing?
Yes.
Okay, do you know that's not right?
Okay. Where's
You
your
don't,
ID
you
at?
don't have the,
Let's go outside.
you don't have the right to trespass me from here.
Well, they don't want you here. You're not here for a reason.
I am here for a reason. I told them I was working on a story. And I have every right to do so.
Okay, well, they don't
Just
want
like I have every right to record you. You're a public employee.
I have no issue with that.
They're public employees. This is a public building. I was getting public information and asking questions. So as a journalist, I'm allowed to ask questions. And you can't stop me from doing it.
Okay.
So telling me that you're going to trespass me, that's wrong.
Well, that's how it's going to work.
And you're going to stick to that?
Yep.
Even though that the law says that you're not a feelings enforcement.
They don't want you here.
You're a law enforcement officer.
Okay, they don't want you here. You got your ID on you?
I'm not giving my ID. I don't broke the law.
Okay. Well, being in there was when they had no reason to be in there. They came out.
I already told you I had reason.
Well, that's not a reason to keep them uncomfortable and wondering why you're there.
I told them why I was there.
Okay,
And
well,
she
they
said
didn't.
that she didn't know if I was within my rights or not, which you're supposed to go in there and tell her that I am. Not tell me that I have to leave.
Okay, well, you don't
There's
give
case
me.
law and everything else. You want to read that? I'll tell you exactly why I'm allowed to be here and why you can't make me leave.
Okay. Well, they don't want you inside the building. So.
Okay,
You
so-
can record out here and do whatever your story is, but they don't
So
want you inside
you're
the
going to
building.
violate my rights, right?
That's not violating your rights.
Yes,
They
it
didn't
is.
want you to hear.
It's 100%.
They told me to
violating
tell
that.
you to leave. They don't want you here, so that's what we're going with.
All right, so you're going to violate my rights.
It's not
basically.
violating your rights.
It is, because you want to read what the actual law is, because you're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement.
I'm aware of the First Amendment right.
Okay, are you aware of all the case law that says I can do this?
Yeah.
You can record out here if you want. I'm not saying you
I
can't.
can record in there,
Well, they don't want you in there.
but it doesn't matter.
It's their right to not
It's not.
allow you in there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a public building.
Exactly, and
If
they
I
don't
was
want you
in there
in here.
yelling and screaming and throwing stuff, then yes, they would have a right to say, hey, you can't be in here because you're causing a
They have the
disturbance
right
that you're
to
breaking
tell
the
you to
law.
leave. It's that simple.
Is it Hughes? How you doing?
So what's the story that you're working on?
I don't have to disclose my story. I told you I'm a journalist working on a story, gathering public information.
Okay.
Okay?
You have your credentials if you're a journalist?
There's no such thing.
Okay. Well, they don't want you here, so it's that simple.
All right.
So you're saying you explained to them why you were here?
Yeah, I explained to them why I'm here.
Okay.
All
What's
right.
your name? Rumor?
Rummer.
Rummer?
Yeah, rum. Kind of like the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys know the actual law that I'm allowed to go in here as a journalist and gather content?
That is not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
That's not true. If they don't want you here, it's still, even though it's public or government
There's
owned.
case law on it.
Yeah, I don't care.
All
It's
this
still
case
government
law.
owned, and they have a right to refuse you to come in.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Did I ask what you were trying to attack?
I was just getting the stuff off the walls, you know, like the posters and bulletins and stuff like that. And then I asked if there was any programs or what have you for like the winter and things like that.
Like,
Just public information.
okay. What kind of
You know, I'm not
program?
trying to get like people's personal stuff. but,
Yeah, I was just curious because, you know, health department and HIPAA and all that stuff.
Well, that stuff's on them. The
Right.
onus is on them to protect somebody's information. That's why they have offices in the back. They take them to the back to
Right,
do
I
their
understand.
stuff.
That's why I was
So I don't
asking.
know why people's here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean-
They could be here for any number of things.
Sure, absolutely.
So, as far
They
as
do still have the right to refuse you to come in.
how is that? If I was breaking a law, yes.
Doesn't
If
matter.
I'm not
It's still-
causing a
it
disturbance
is
and I'm
still-
peacefully just recording the
it is
information and
still
asking for
an area
public
where
information,
If they don't want you there, you're not going to be there. Just like the city building that you were in just a little bit ago.
I can be there too.
No. If they don't want you there, you're not going to.
What's the law that says that?
Trespassing.
That's not trespassing.
Yes, it is. Well, I guess if you want to push it, we can push it.
I'm just saying that
And I'm
it's
telling you that's how it's going to be. If you go back in there and they don't want you there, it's going to be trespassing.
fine. I won't go back in. But that's a violation of the First Amendment right there.
Well, you have your opinion, and I'll take it to the court, and we'll see how the court decides on it. That's why you want to push it.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Have a good day.
I believe you're wrong, though.
The best way to fight a trespass without going to jail and going through the courts is to contact the city attorney or the mayor. City attorneys and mayors are public officials who are responsible for overseeing various aspects of the city, including law enforcement officers. By bringing the issue to their attention, you'll be holding those in authority accountable for their actions. City attorneys typically have legal expertise and can review the situation to determine if any laws or constitutional rights have been violated. They can also provide guidance on the appropriate course of action and potential remedies. The mayor, as the city's highest ranking official, has the authority to correct the actions of law enforcement officers, so expressing your concerns to the mayor can prompt a review of the incident and potentially lift the trespass and film as much as you like. Keep in mind, the city attorney and the mayor are generally interested in maintaining positive community relations, so by bringing attention to the situation and making them aware of potential issues within the police department, it can lead to increased awareness of citizens' rights and concerns. Let's continue.
Look, there's the cam back, so I'm not allowed to record her, but she wanted to record me. Look at hypocrite.
We on public
There's the hypocrite. Yeah, we are. So you're a hypocrite. Why are you harassing me?
I just want
Why are
to
you
make sure I
closer
have
than
your
6
face
feet?
when I
Why are you
call
closer than
Metro.
6 feet?
It's all good.
Oh, you're gonna call your daddy, and your daddy gonna tell you what's up.
He sure is.
Yeah, he gonna tell you how. I'm allowed to record anything I can see from public, and you can't do nothing about it.
Okay,
Learn your lies.
you good.
Well, okay, good. So you can step back.
You good. I like the way I look on your camera, though.
I know I look good.
For
It's
sure.
the new Hero 9. You like that?
Yeah.
Hey, here's Metro right here. They're coming. Metro, look at this. CC 18041.
Hey, brother.
How's it going today, sir?
How are you?
Good, bro.
Yeah, cool. So, I'm Officer Brother Metro. The reason that we're here...
What's your badge number, bro?
Oh, 16291.
Uh-huh.
We're here because they had an issue.
Did you
Did you
educate
have
them?
an issue with them yet?
No, did you educate them? She came out and tried to say that.
You just saw me pull
Oh,
up.
no, I'm telling you, I didn't know if maybe you came around the other side now.
No,
because
dude,
they
I
come
just-
both.
tell me
Okay,
what's
cool.
going
Well, she walked up, said you can't film from here, and I said, you know, I'm on a public sidewalk. I can film anything I want in public sidewalk. I was just getting shots of Billings. I did that, Turnberry.
Cool.
I'm traveling. She goes, you're not allowed unless you get permission from the Turnberry Palace, right? Yeah. I'm like, I've been filming it for 10 minutes, but Turnberry Palace to film their property. I said, I'm allowed to film anything from public. You have to create the privacy. I can film anything right here. You know that. I mean, right? I mean, I'm in the right.
Are you from out of town just taking some shots?
I don't answer questions, but I'm just taking shots.
Good.
I will let you know I'm taking shots.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
So all I need to know.
I'm not gonna ID for something because I'm not doing a crime. I'm not just doing anything that you can even accuse me of being a crime.
No, I'm not
filming from a
accusing you.
public sidewalk
I
right
know.
here.
Hey, I never even said you were in trouble.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not gonna ID when I don't have to. That's my given right. That's what.
You need to tell me at least the name. All I gotta do is type in the name.
I'm good citizen.
We'll be good.
Good citizen.
That's not. I don't think
You
that's
don't
a
have to
name.
type it in for me because I've never been on their property and there's no call
No, dude,
on me.
you're not in trouble.
I know, but it's
I just want to know what's
I don't
happening
have to give a
and
name.
what's your name.
So I don't have to give a name. I
okay.
refuse that. I'm gonna go with Fifth Amendment and just not talk. I thought you were cool at first.
I
And
am.
was trying
All
to do
I'm
a good
asking is
audit
the
with
name.
you.
That's all. I just wanted you to know your name.
No, good citizen right now. That's my name. She wouldn't give me her name either, so there's no reason to give names. You're a public official. That's the only reason you gave me your name.
What?
The only reason you gave me your name is you're a public official.
No.
She didn't give me her name.
No,
The
it's
security-
common courtesy. That's all.
Yeah, well, I'm a good citizen. That's all right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ID you.
Okay.
I just wanted them to be educated. Only reason I hung around, I told her, it's on film. I said, she goes, you've been here 8 minutes. I said, I was filming the bones, I'm about to leave, but you threatened to call the cops, and he said he was gonna call the cops. I don't run from the cops. I'm gonna stay right here because I've had it happen at other places.
Okay.
Normally a cop comes and educates them, lets them know I can film from the sidewalk, whatever I want. And as long as I don't touch their property, they can't do anything about it.
Okay.
And then once that's over with, once you educate them, I'm gone. Because I'm going down to this, down to the next area on the strip and the downtown to film. That's what I'm doing. So they wasted 30 minutes of my time, but now you can educate them.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, you're the one that stuck around. I don't.
No, I'm just making
No.
sure. I'm not detained, right? You said I hadn't committed a
You're on
crime.
the
so I'm not
sidewalk.
detained. Yep.
Seem pretty all right.
Not blocking any traffic. Nothing coming through. I would have already drove off, but I had to wait for you guys. Which is all right. It's nice weather today, finally.
Oh, you're in the shade.
Well, I was in the sun. No, I like the sun. Can I look at the car while you're here, or are you not cool with that? I'm not gonna make you uncomfortable.
That is on private property.
You're right. You're right. I can't touch it.
So
No, you're right. You're right. You got me, bro. You got me. I wanted to check out the car.
So
but I
I
can't.
educated you.
You did,
on
which
that.
is good, and I'm good with that.
I feel like you should, you know, pay it back with tell me your name.
I'm never gonna do that.
Oh.
But
I
on
will
this,
not educate you anymore.
okay. But on this, man, I'm gonna make you probably at this point you're like a B minus. You're doing good.
A B? Come on.
Only because you're pushing the name thing, bro, and I don't have to give it to you because I'm not committing a crime and there's no suspicion of a crime. And I hope, I mean, that's what he's doing. I hope he's educating her, right, or educating him. They're both Karens to me at this point because they wouldn't identify.
Oh, you use that word, Karen. I don't like that.
You know, I only do it when it's notable, bro.
Not even that. It's like it's so.
I know it's pretty bad. My aunt doesn't like it. That's her name.
All right.
How long you been working out here?
Oh,
If you
out
don't
here
mind
in
me
Vegas?
asking.
Oh, like 10 years.
Oh, and you were before a cop somewhere else? California maybe or something? No.
How long you been here in Vegas?
You know, I don't answer questions.
Oh, good.
But you know, I like to talk to you guys and find out what you're doing because you're public officials, and, you know. And if you're doing a good job, that's good. I like to show people that you guys actually do good jobs. State to state, man. I like how you approached me though. That was very professional. I have to say that's probably the most professional I've had in the last 10 approaches. You name and badge number, bro?
What's up, man? No, Officer Magana, P number 16663.
This gentleman doesn't answer questions.
And I just wanted to make sure you had educated them that I'm allowed to film from public sidewalks. That's the only reason I hung around. I was filming the buildings and she said I couldn't.
Seems like
And she
you
said she was
educated
calling the
them
cops.
already.
I tried to, but they were like, we're calling the cops, you're going to... I'm like, all right, you can educate. You can... And I told them they're going to get an education, which is good. And she tells me after she called the cops, why didn't you leave yet? I'm not leaving because she called the cops. That's the
fine,
right.
man.
And now I want to ask you, because I've always wanted to ask a
If you
cop
have
this.
nothing better to do, that's
No,
fine. You
I just
can
wanted to
stay
ask you.
here.
No,
If
I'm
you
leaving.
go on
I'm
their
leaving.
property,
I
they're
would never go on their
call us.
property.
You're gonna get
No.
trespassed. All right, thanks, man.
But I want to ask you one more question. Can I ask you
Have a
one
good
more
day,
just
sir.
for education for me?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Oh, that's good, bro. That's good, bro. I like that. That's good. But I'm glad you educated them, bro. That makes me happier than you'll ever know.
Las Vegas has to be one of the most popular places in the United States for tourists. And what does tourists do? Take pictures. So for this lady to get all worked up and calling the cops for this situation is mind-blowing. But let's point out the fact that this cop wasn't there for nothing but a couple minutes and is asking for identification. Well, kind of begging. But my question to law enforcement is, how does getting a citizen ID tell you anything about why you were specifically called to the scene? Guess what? It doesn't. All it does is give you a chance to run this citizen for warrants. Oh, and let me not forget, it probably satisfy your cravings. But remember, guys, no crime, no ID. Let's continue.
How's it going? What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bremer.
Bremer. And what's your name and badge number?
Long story short, it sounds like whatever you were doing at the bank, they don't want you to be over there.
I was on the public sidewalk recording.
Okay, well, they said whatever you were doing, they just don't want you over there.
I was on the public sidewalk. They can't tell me not to be on the public
I don't know,
sidewalk.
man. That's
I
why
know.
I came
I'm
over
just.
there.
You want to go over there?
No, not really.
We can go over there. I didn't. I told them they came outside. Let me calm down. They came outside. The guy, Aaron, he said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content on the story." I was walking all the way up down Truman, and I walked down there to record the train. And then the lady came out. She said, "Hey, you can't record the bank." I said, "Ma'am, I'm on public property." So
yeah, but you could see why that would kind of make them uncomfortable, right? I mean, it's a bank.
You can't even see nothing.
I know, but they don't know that.
Yeah, you can. If you stand outside and you look at the bank, you can't see anything. The windows is tinted. It's a reflect.
Do you
So,
have an ID on you?
do I need an ID?
Yes.
For what? What crime have I committed?
They identified you. You just identified yourself as being over there.
On the sidewalk.
I'm investigating.
Okay, what
whatever
crime?
this is.
What crime?
Possible trespass?
I was on the sidewalk. I was. How you gonna trespass me and I'm on the sidewalk?
Because they're saying you were on the property.
I got camera footage. Now, if they lying to you and I show you that they're lying, are you gonna do something to them?
That's between you and them.
Oh no, that's somebody over there is lying. I'm on the public sidewalk. I came all the way up Truman. I walked down there to get the footage of the train. On my way back, I just looked at the bank, and they came running outside. So, yeah, came back over here, walked there, about to go to work.
Okay, so I need your ID.
No, sir.
I do though.
No, you do not. For what crime?
I just told you they put a call on you.
I wasn't. I was on the. And I wish I was still on that sidewalk when you pulled up. I wish I was on the sidewalk. I was right here, sir. No, I'm not. No, I'm not obligated. No, I'm not obligated to give you my ID.
Why? I just told you.
Because I haven't committed no crime. No crime was committed, sir.
Brother, is your tags aren't coming back on file. Okay. For the Kansas registration, do you have the registration paperwork for it? You can hold your phone up and zoom.
No, it's okay. No, I'm trying to
asking
get
you a legitimate question. Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Hey, you guys. So this is when, and I had my selfie stick out when I was recording. I was on the public side.
Now you're redirecting against my question of.
I don't have to answer your question.
I asked you if you have the registration information for your vehicle that you drove here on Missouri roadway that is unregistered as of right now. Now, it doesn't go through our system. We ran it through out of Kansas.
Go ahead.
Now we need to verify to make sure. So that's why I'm asking you if you have the paperwork.
You didn't see me drive the car.
How else did you get here?
It don't matter.
How else did you get
It don't matter, sir.
It does
matter. It does. And if you see that came from a dealership.
So you're not wanting to give us your information.
No, listen. If I committed a crime, I will give you my ID. That's what reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. I was standing on that sidewalk, sir. Why would you try to infringe on my rights?
So let me get this straight. So
why would you try to infringe on my rights, Mr. Bremer?
You're gonna stand outside of a bank.
No, I walked.
I heard you.
Okay.
So you're gonna stand outside of a bank.
Okay.
Midday, videotaping the bank, and you don't think that's gonna make the employees extremely uncomfortable?
See, where they get uncomfortable.
You're in the inner city.
Listen,
do you stay in Kansas?
Their uncomfortability don't stop my right.
Of KCMO, okay, so that makes most businesses extremely uncomfortable.
And what's up with your buddy, man?
So now that you've identified yourself now as the one being standing
on the sidewalk,
videotaping them and making them feel uncomfortable.
No, I came to
issue the verbal warning.
No, listen.
Which is what we're trying to do, so we can send you about your way. No, you're refusing to give your information.
No. What happened is.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, and then
Go
I'm
ahead.
just going to have to cuff you up, man. I don't want to do that.
Can you get your supervisor out here, please?
Yeah,
Can you get your supervisor, please? Because I was on the sidewalk. You know what I would have liked to happen when you guys pulled up and they called you guys? Hey, where was he standing at? Was he on you guys' property? You should have. What I would have liked is, sir, when you pulled up and they told you what happened, hey, he was on the sidewalk. He has every right to record on the sidewalk. I wasn't even coming to the bank. I was coming to get the train.
There's officers that monitor the city cameras that saw you verbatim on their property.
That's a lie.
It's in the column.
Okay, do you want me to stop this video and show you?
No, I would like to get your information so I could issue the verbal warning and send you about your way.
I wasn't on their property. That's how trespass works. Trespass, if you're on the property, they tell you to leave. That's how it go. They give you a chance to leave, and then you're trespassed.
And they don't know that you have a selfie stick. Why would citizens that are probably unarmed come and approach you?
You say that one more time?
Why? Okay, so first off, you're videotaping, you're standing outside, you're being extremely suspicious. They can't tell that that's a selfie stick. Why would citizens...
They can't tell. It was like this.
Are you going to ask me a question and then not let me...
I was like, Aaron came outside and talked to me. We had a good dialogue.
That's not what the lady on the phone said to put in the call about you.
I can show you the video. Y'all want to see the video?
No, I'd like to get your information so I can send you away.
For reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
I gave you all the reasons.
You did not, sir. I'm just wait. Let's just wait for the let's just see what the supervisor say when he get here. This is wild.
Okay. Well, I don't like your movement, so I'm gonna.
What I'm doing?
You keep backing away from.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Suspicious.
Why are y'all taking my cat? Y'all gonna stop my video? I'm not going anywhere.
I'll set it down there.
But you keep backing up towards the road, and I don't like that.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
And the fact that you're refusing to give us any sort of information, we're just gonna sit you on the curb, brother.
Okay. Reaching into your pocket.
Ain't nothing in my pocket.
I don't like all the jets.
Can I hold that, please?
No.
Okay. Over here at the corner.
Okay, I'll just put it on the hood. Yeah.
They said we can get a car towed out here.
Come on, why would you?
Go to sit down.
Check out our real estate. Can I please
No, I'd
stand?
like you to sit down. I don't like the way you're making
What am I? I'm in cuffs. I'm not. Ain't nothing in my pocket. My portable charger. You pat me down. Come on, pat me down. I have nothing on me. I have my portable charger.
Are you giving me consent to search your person?
No, sir,
Okay,
man.
then have a seat.
Can I stand?
No, you cannot. Have a seat.
Come on.
Cross your ankles, partner.
This is.
For our policy, when we sit you down, you need to kick your legs out and cross them.
Oh my God.
So are you going to refuse another lawful order? Is that,
I'm not
what I'm
refusing.
gathering?
First of all, you got me detained.
Yes,
For what
correct.
crime? I'm on a public sidewalk. This
At
is
this point,
illegal
hindering.
detainment.
At
This is
point,
an illegal
hindering.
detainment.
And I literally just said that I would like to let you go.
This
and
is
just
illegal, sir. This is illegal.
You can keep cutting me off, but the way that you're acting, as of right now, we've given you multiple commands and you're not abiding by those.
I don't have to follow your commands if I haven't committed a crime, sir.
You don't have to follow.
Not if I haven't committed no crime.
When
It's not lawful if I haven't committed a crime. It's not lawful if I haven't committed a crime. Mr. Bremer actually did a real good job, but you know, they came, they asked me for my ID. I said, what crime have I committed? Because if I haven't committed a crime, I'm not obligated to show an ID. So that's what I told the guy. And Mr. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He got offended when I said that. I said, listen here, I'm just exercising my rights today. Okay. The First Amendment, to record in public. That's all I've been doing, sir. You just seem like you just kind of took it personal. That's why I just said, hey, instead of going back and forth, let's get a captain or you guys supervise.
Hold on 1 second. I could have already sent you home, man.
He's going to be the captain for the coach.
Well, he's about to tell him the same thing he told you.
Okay.
We can't verbally trespass somebody we don't know.
You can't trespass with eyes.
I get what you're saying.
Plain
but you
view
weren't-
doctrine.
you weren't just there.
Plain view doctrine. Look at this. They taking cuffs off me.
Yeah, I told you you were detained.
Illegal.
Now you've just been.
He illegally cuffed me. Sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So they pulled up, y'all. They cuffed me, man. Yes. 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 Look, Cordova, man. Yes.
When police officers approach and detain an individual, cuffing him and forcing him to sit on the curb like a criminal simply for filming on a public sidewalk, it reveals a troubling misuse of authority and a blatant disregard for constitutional rights. Such actions not only infringe upon the First Amendment, but also expose a severe lack of understanding and professionalism among the officers involved. The behavior of the police officers in this scenario clearly illustrates a reliance on personal feelings rather than adherence to the law. Instead of respecting the man's rights and addressing the situation professionally, the officers acted out of a misguided sense of authority driven by their egos. While the supervisor's intervention rectified the immediate situation, it underscores the failure of the initial officers to act within the bounds of the law. This discrepancy in conduct points to a need for comprehensive training and accountability within the police force. Uneducated and dangerous officers pose a significant threat to public safety and trust in law enforcement. When police officers do not understand or respect the rights they are sworn to protect, they become liabilities rather than protectors. Let's continue.
Hey, sir, how are you? What's going on, man? I didn't think you guys were coming out. Took a while.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They called. The security called.
Yeah, I told him. He just told me not to film. I told him I'm not on your property, so.
Do you mind if I ask what you're filming for?
Oh, I'm just doing a little news story. I'm a journalist.
Okay, all right.
That's all.
You work for any specific company?
No, I'm
or-
just independent.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Oh, I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming, dude.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming.
Okay.
On public property. I'm not
Hold on.
trespassing.
Okay. Good. You're not in any trouble.
I know.
Okay.
I know. That's why I'm not going to ID.
So,
Because I'm not in any trouble. Exactly. That's
you don't have to be in trouble for me ID though.
Well, that's what Title 11, 1902 says in Delaware. You know, you have some kind of crime that you suspect me of, and you just said I'm not in any trouble. So you just lost that whole get my ID thing by saying that.
Yep.
Sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do the whole.
I know. I don't want to talk to you at all. Are you detaining me here?
Technically, you're not free to go. Okay.
Okay. So I am detained. Okay.
All right. So. Like I said, the security office called. They were just concerned because you were videoing. That's all. Okay.
I thought you were law enforcement, not feelings enforcement out here. You know, their feelings don't trump what I can do.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Their feelings don't trump what I can do. You're not feelings enforcement. You're law enforcement.
Okay.
The law says I can video from public property.
I understand that. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. Okay.
Perfect.
But I am allowed to verify who you are. Just make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. So.
Okay. Well,
if we need to escalate, that's fine. If you want to get a supervisor, I'll wait.
Okay.
I got no
My
problem
supervisor's actually on his way. I'll let you talk to him a little bit more. So.
Perfect.
Is there any reason why you don't want to provide any identification?
I want to be anonymous. That's the whole point.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
That's all it is. I'm just trying to do a news story. I'm an investigative news journalist. If I tell everybody who I am, what I'm doing, everybody gonna know. What's the point of coming out here? You know, you got to come out to the source. They got a lot. They just got approved for like a COVID, vaccine. I'm just working on a little news story about it. I don't see why y'all need to harp me for who I am and what I'm doing.
No one's harping you. It's part of our job. We ID people when we get called to
I know,
complaints.
but I'm just engaged in free press out here.
Okay.
That's all I'm
So
doing.
you can be as cooperative as you want, but at the end of the day, we're still allowed to ID you. That's all.
That's fine. Well, at this point, you said I'm detained, so I'm just not going to speak anymore at this point.
Okay.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man?
We just got called here from the guard check.
Yeah, that's cool. I know. I told him to. He's hollering at me not to film, so I said to him, I'm not on your property. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. I called the police. They'll tell you the same thing. So I was hoping you'd come out here and educate them and tell me to have a nice day, but your officer here is harping me for my ID. So I'm not real happy about it, so I don't know what you want to do about it. You said you're the supervisor.
Yep. So, look, we're obviously not trying to give you a hard time about the whole situation.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to keep doing my job out here. I'm out here doing a job.
I understand.
I don't want to be held up any longer. So
I understand.
You said I'm
but,
detained, so.
But, well, you technically are right now. I just need your ID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it on me, and I'm not going to give anything. I'm not
Okay, so I'm just going to try to explain something to you.
That's fine. I just told you.
You've given us your. We're not going to give it out to anybody. Okay. This whole incident is documented.
It doesn't matter.
Would you just listen to me for once?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to be free on my way to do what I want to do.
You
I'm
can
just out
still
here
be if you let us do our
engaged in
job,
free press.
though.
That's all I'm doing.
You can still be if you let us do our job, though. This is preventing you from doing what you want to do, though. So we could be out of your hair if you gave us your ID.
I want to turn around and go back to where I was doing.
Okay, that's fair. So do we.
I'm not stopping you guys. I'm not detaining you.
So much like
go for it.
Much like you want us to educate the other individual, we are going to.
That's great.
Now's the time for us to educate you. Okay.
Woo, okay, let's hear it, man. Let's hear it. All right.
So when it comes
this is a good one.
When it comes to stopping somebody, right? Suspicious
Title
person.
11, 1902. I know the code. So
Okay.
I know the code verbatim.
So are you aware of the basic things that you have to provide a police officer when they?
Well, they said
encounter
when you either have to think I'm committing, I'm about to commit, or I have committed a crime. He's already told me I've done nothing wrong. So you don't have that. So I have no obligation to give you anything. That's the problem here, is you have no suspicion of me breaking any laws. He's already stated that on camera.
Yeah.
So there's no need to go push any further with this. You guys are escalating this and trying to violate my rights of my Fourth Amendment to get my ID and trying to tell me you have to get my ID. You don't have to get my ID unless I'm breaking the law. That's how it works.
Okay.
So if we're gonna keep doing this, that's fine. I'm not gonna ID. So where do you want to go from here?
Well, obviously we would really enjoy a consensual conversation about that, but
it's already gone too far. We're detained at this point. It's not no longer consensual. So I don't know what to tell you, man.
Do you have any active warrants or anything like that?
I have nothing. No.
So then all we have to do is verify that and you'll be on your way.
That's great. It's great. But I'm not going to help you do that. If you want to figure that out, I'm not going to help you with your investigation.
You would want to prolong this.
Well, it's just looking better and better. This is terrible. I do this all over Delaware. Most people don't even come out and talk to me. They just leave me alone. You guys are out here harping for my ID.
I can't speak for your other instances or whatever.
That's
we were
different.
called out here for a legitimate reason, okay?
It doesn't matter.
We're allowed, it does matter. We're allowed to identify who you are.
So if someone's riding a bicycle and someone calls on, you can just stop them and ID them because someone called on them?
Yeah.
Wow, come on. What's your name and badge number, sir? D.S. Milner? Yep. What's your badge number?
1088.
Woo! Man, this is great stuff. You can just stop anybody and ID me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You can just stop and ID anybody you want because you got a call. That sounds pretty terrible.
Look,
you guys think that way.
I'll call him.
Okay, are you his supervisor? Are you his direct supervisor?
Well, basically I'm the ranking person.
What's your name, sir?
Q4.
Q4.
Yes, sir. Look.
It's a good one.
What?
I don't know why we're still here. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content. I'm on public property. I've never entered their property once. I'm not trespassing. I'm not loitering.
Okay.
I'm breaking no laws. Why are we still here? You're law enforcement.
That's true.
Let's enforce the law here.
So look, I'm just talking to you, man.
I don't want to talk
consensual
anymore. I already told you that. I want to go back to doing my job. Like, you guys should be going back to, there's two of you here not doing anything. You're harassing a law-abiding citizen right now. Okay. I'm not breaking any laws. We already established that.
So you never stepped foot on their property?
Never once. I got the whole, I've been filming the whole time. 2 cameras now.
Do you know why he called specifically?
He came out to me
Yeah.
and told me I can't film, and then you went back in there. I guess he called somebody, and then he came back out again and said I can't film. I said, dude, I don't want to argue with you. I said, I'm not going on your property. I haven't been on it. I'm not on it. This is public. This is the police's job. Call them, because you can't enforce anything on public. I said, if you don't like it, then call them. And I didn't know if you did or not. It's been a while since I said that. I was getting ready to leave.
Okay.
That's why I was going back here once more to get some shots, and I was about out of here. And I was like, holy shit, they showed up on me.
Yep.
I didn't want you chasing me around, so I was kind of waiting for you, you know? I didn't want to just run away. I'm not hiding anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you wanted us to come out here? Is that what
Not
you're
really, but when he said that, I wanted to wait for you guys to come. I'm not going to, like, be around town and have you guys chasing after me.
Someone at the police station took the phone call,
Yeah,
and
it's
we just
great.
responded out here. So.
Well, I mean, when you get out here, you see that, hey, some guy's just taking pictures in public. He's good to go. He's not doing anything wrong. He's turning around. You don't even have to come talk. I get it. If you want to, that's great. I don't mind you coming and talking. And I tell you what I'm doing, but as soon as we try to escalate to, oh, we're going to get your ID, it becomes an issue.
I asked for your ID.
Okay, I'm not going to, that's fine, dude. You
So
told me
we
you
don't
have
to
the
play
right.
the semantics game. That's what you're doing.
That's fine. We'll play it back, man. It's fine.
Here's the deal. Obviously,
Not semantics. That's what was said.
Here's the deal. Can I just call you friend since you don't want to get
Yeah, that's
your
fine.
name?
It's cool.
So here's the deal, friend. Obviously, since in just conversation, we've been able to articulate that obviously no crimes have occurred, okay?
Mhm.
You're correct, okay? We don't need to push the envelope any further,
Bam.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
So
ready.
you're not detained. We're just having consensual conversation, okay?
All right, that's fine, man.
All right. Look, obviously, we're not out here to give you a hard time. We're genuinely not.
I get it, yeah.
Okay? The only reason we were out here is because we're called out here, okay?
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. They don't know.
It.
He's
I get
sitting
it,
in a
man.
he's
I
sitting in a
understand
shack.
it's strange. I get it.
He's sitting in a shack and he sees some dude with cool equipment walking around and he's probably like, what in the heck is going
Yeah,
on?
I get it. Yeah, but they're a big company. They got a lot going on. So a lot of people want to know about it. I'm just out here getting pictures of signs so I can put them in like a story or something like that. Getting videos. If I see if they have any cars with the labels on them, something like that. So I'm just out here trying to get some shots.
More power to you.
That's all, man.
Okay, look, just be careful. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't mind when they go. I'd rather you guys come out here and educate them. That way, if it goes away, they can go back to doing their job. I can go back to doing my job. Everybody's cool, you know? So when they come out here saying something, that's why I tell them, call the police. It's fine. I don't mind dealing with you guys. I hope most people come out and they tell them what's going on. Hey, he's allowed to do it. Don't worry about it. And that's the end of the day. Have a nice day. That's what I look for. I don't, you know, there's no need for my name. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Well, look, at the end of the day, I agree with you. Okay, I do. And that's why I'm not pushing
this. It's the law, though. That's why.
Right from the start, the officers acted like they had the power to demand ID just because someone called about a guy filming in public. Newsflash: a phone call isn't probable cause. Their concerns don't override the First Amendment. Yet instead of respecting that, they pulled the usual intimidation tactics, talking about suspicious activity, pretending they had the right to verify who he was, and trying to make it seem like compliance was mandatory. But the cameraman wasn't having any of it. He knew the law better than they did, and he shut them down at every turn. And of course they brought in a supervisor because nothing screams legitimate investigation like calling in reinforcements for a guy with a camera. The supervisor tried to play the "we're just having a conversation" card while still fishing for ID, but by that point it was already a lost cause. A private security guard got his feelings hurt and called the police because someone was filming on public property. Instead of simply informing the guard that filming in public is 100% legal, the police wasted time and resources trying to ID someone who wasn't committing a crime. And the best part, he didn't just walk away, he made them walk away. They had nothing on him, no law to enforce, no crime to investigate, and no choice but to accept that their intimidation tactics weren't going to work. You could see it in their body language. They knew they lost. Massive respect to him for staying cool under pressure, holding the line, and making sure these officers left with a little bit more education than when they arrived. And let's keep going.
Negative. We never got cited at all. Last time they came out, they let them know that this is public This is Reno City property. That's Washoe County. We have every right to be there and record on public property. It's not our fault that she doesn't. Yeah, man, we are filing a good complaint against you as well.
Okay. What's your name, dude?
Huh? Oh, I don't give it. What's up?
Okay. Can I get your ID?
For what? No, I don't get it unless I.
Trespassing right now.
No, I only give it if I commit a crime.
Okay. Well, you are a suspect in a crime.
No, actually, I'm not.
I will take your ID. That is lawful.
That's a lawful order? Yes, I don't have ID on me.
Okay. I will
so
take
it wouldn't matter anyways.
Yes, you heard correctly, folks. Deputy Key was going to take my ID.
My name and date of birth? If I committed a crime, I'll do it, but I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to give it. Yeah, if I committed a crime, that's why we're out here. That's why we have all this body camera.
I'm very aware.
Right. If you need to, get your sergeant out. They told us. Right. They told us the last time we were good to go. You guys should be informed this time that we're good to go. We don't understand what the problem is.
And you are being informed right now that if you do not provide an identification, you will be going to jail.
Okay. Well, then I'll go to jail then, and I'll be filing a complaint against you.
Right.
Yeah.
Put your camera down, please. That way.
Okay.
That's what we're doing, dude.
I don't know about you folks, but it doesn't sound like Deputy Key is too confident about this detainment. Keep watching.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, unfortunately, folks, my camera dies, so it picks up right after the sergeant gets on scene and tells Deputy Key to release me. Keep watching.
Here we left. So, guys, I was just put in handcuffs by this Deputy Key. Wait for the camera.
Might have still been here,
wait for YouTube.
They went inside the property. I don't know.
For the complaints, guys, his badge number is going to be 4823, guys. This is Deputy Osborne, 4662. And a sergeant over there, because these are the folks that called the police on us in the first place. This guy here. This woman who is not informed on the loss.
You were warned that one time 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, wherever it was. Yeah, no one warned you last time, right?
Now we told him that too. He still put me in handcuffs though.
Well, he had the right to at that point.
Put me in handcuffs?
Yes, he's detained you.
You still also have the right to get your
I can all detain you right now. I'm not trying to escalate it. I can't escalate it. Why? You don't need to.
Right.
I'm formally trespassing you. They're formally trespassing. I'm just telling you, verbally telling you as law enforcement. And then you guys, I think we're clear. You guys come back and go past it. You already said it. You know you're trespassing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that'll be the end of today.
Yeah.
Like our interaction.
Right.
Okay?
No, you guys are good to go.
Okay. I hope you guys have a blessed night. We're gonna hang out and talk.
Can I at least shake your hand?
All right. Yeah. I know.
And you guys' body cams are running, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be grabbing those too. Oh yeah.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate you guys
Yeah,
what you're
no
doing.
problem.
Okay?
No
I'm glad
problem.
we came up to an agreement and we understand.
Thank you, sir.
Power.
You know, I'll think about putting that complaint in. All right. I'll think about it.